And that's the name of it, the Desirable Truth. I could not find all I could find on the Desirable Truth is a short. I couldn't find the whole interview. I'm still looking for it. Shout out to the Desirable Truth. You know what I mean? Check that out. If you guys get a chance, I've seen that brother. All he does is set up his camera and Brickle has his microphone and just wait for women to walk up to him and start talking. Normally, there's a line of 3 or 4 women waiting to talk to dude. It's crazy because they recognize him and they want to get on the end. They want to do the interview. Everything Coach Greg Adams said about this young woman right here is spot on. This is the type of woman that if I were out there hunting, this is what I would be hunting. And when I say hunting, y'all, I mean trying to holler at. If I'm trying to holler at someone, she's not wearing a ton of makeup. She's not wearing a bunch of drip as far as, the jewelry and all that kind of stuff. She has on a cool dress. She's very sexy. She's in shape. She's very fit. She's not wearing any real expensive shoes. Her dress she probably got from TJ Maxx or wherever, ordered it online. She's very plain. She's cute. She's not over the top. She's not like one of those just drop dead sexy, nines or tens. Like this shorty, little shorty right here, adjustable 7. You give her an 8 because she's so fit. She seems really feminine. She can talk a good game. This type of woman right here, like, oh, that's what's up. These are the women to this day that surprise me. I'll sit down and talk to them, and then it shouldn't take you long to figure out what time they're on. But they'll talk a good game, and they're church girls, and they're in school, and they're just here for the weekend, or they're just visiting their auntie or something like that. And you just in your back of your mind, you're thinking, oh man, she ain't never gonna do nothing. She's probably engaged. Some I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm engaged, blah, 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 blah. Right? 3 hours later, you're smashing. 3 hours later, you smashing. Like, what the I'm telling you, it happens often, and when it does, every time it does, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm still a little bit surprised because I know she wasn't lying. Like, I know you got a fiance, you come from a good family. What the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Well, it is what it is. You do what you do. It's like, what the hell is going on? The good girls, you gotta be careful. Am I saying that all women are like that? I am not. Am I saying that there are no good girls? I'm not saying that either. There are some good girls out there. Just be careful. You're not quite sure what you're dealing with. Right? You just don't know. You just don't know. I mean, good girls and women that you think aren't going to do anything, right? I've come across those in my travels, and it just, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, that reminds me of a story.
Everybody sit down, please. It's story time. It's story time.
So this is when I was living in LA, but I came here to Tampa to visit. Right? I came here to Tampa. I was with one of my homeboys. We were at one of the we're at the Blue Martini. And back then the Blue Martini was just the one of the top tier spots in Tampa. It was popping. Everyone went there. Every bubble, it was just amazing. Right? Mind you, I'm living in LA. I'm just out here. We come out here, me, my homeboy was pushing up on this one little baddie. We were doing some parking lot pimping. The club was over. We didn't see them inside the club. Right? It was over. We're out walking through the parking lot. I was talking to something over here. He was talking to something over there. What I was talking to didn't pan out. I walk up on my people and he was like, yo, they finna come back to the telly with me. Like the one that he was talking to wanted to come back to the telly with him. So she had a friend, and her friend had no glasses, and she was cute, but she looked kind of prudish. She was just, face turned up, arms folded, body language screaming. She doesn't want to be in this situation, but her friend is doing her thing. Her friend was like ready to get it in. So I'm like, all right, my job is just go over here and play. Let me just occupy the goalie. Let me just go over here, talk to this woman. She was very attractive. Very attractive. She was cute. She wasn't wearing a whole lot of makeup, dressed very conservatively. And I was like, okay, this is the mother hen. Her friend was dressed, cheeks hanging out, really short skirt. It was all over the place, tons of cleavage. It was what it was. I'm like, all right, let me go over here. Let me do my job. Let me occupy little shorty over here. Give her some attention so my man can do what he's got to do, right? We got a nice suite, whatever, multi-room suite. We chilling. So we get back to the telly. My man doing this thing or whatever, and then the girl he's talking to was like, "I'm hungry." So he was like, "All right, I'm about to take her to Waffle House." So they jump in the whip, go to Waffle House. I'm like, "I'm gonna stay here with Shorty," because she was like, the friend was like, "I'm not going anywhere." I guess I'm gonna stay here with Shorty. can't leave her in the suite. You know what I mean? So as soon as the door closes, the prudish, you know what I mean, mother hen, conservative girl, and look, she started doing some stuff. I'm like, yo, completely caught me off guard. Like, yo, I'm talking about bam, right on my man. I'm like, yo, do you work at a strip club? The stuff that she was doing, it was on. And when I say as soon as the door closed, it was on. I didn't even know her name, bro. I didn't remember her name. I was just, I'm like trying to just keep her occupied so my man could get on. 20 minutes later, bro, got her down to just her underwear, man, bra and panties. And I'm sitting there with my shirt off, pants unbuttoned, like we in the living room part of the suite. Couldn't even get her to get up. Let's go back over here to this room. She was like, no, right here. We lost track of time. My people came back, door opens. I'm like, whoa, little shorty jumps up. She's trying to get her clothes on. Her friends started laughing like, girl, look at you. You know what I mean? I was shocked. I was shocked. And every time something like that happens, I'm taken by surprise. You just never know. You want to talk about turning on a dime? She turned on a dime. As soon as that door closed, click, click, it was on, bro. I was like, yo. And that's how it happens, y'all. That's how it happens. So when I see these pure, beautiful, bubbly young ladies, back of my mind, I'm thinking, wonder what happens when the door closes and you're in there all alone with her. I wonder what happens. But she's going to tell us how she operates right here. So let's continue.
To share another video, I want you to listen to this one. And yes, she's going to break your heart. This one's going to break your heart. Guys, these are your future wives. These are your girlfriends out here. These are your future wives. These are the girls that you're like, oh, she's a 6. I can have her. But the 6s are doing damage out here, guys. The 6s are doing damage. Listen to this.
What's your age?
26 on the February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Little shorty. Like, I got a couple of boyfriends, maybe like 4 or 5. Now, dudes over here in the manosphere, dudes over here, red pill world, talking about spinning plates, running rotations, and all this stuff, trying to get their game up and blah, 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 blah. And women are like, oh my God, you guys are misogynists. You guys are so bad. You guys need to just find yourself one woman. You need to just do this. You need to step up, man up, be the guy who stepped up, blah, 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 blah. Female game is far superior to the average dude's game, if he has any at all. Look at this young girl. Does she look like the type that has a 5-dude rotation? She said, I got a couple of boyfriends. I hope they ain't watching. Really about 4 or 5. She juggling for real. She juggling. Boy, like, she juggling. She running a rotation. She a beast. She out here getting it. Just like I be telling dudes, man, if you're gonna run a rotation, be truthful, tell the truth. She lying, she ain't telling nobody what she say. I hope they ain't watching. She don't care if they watching, because she can get 5 more tomorrow. If she was on this stream right now, she was sitting here talking to y'all, she'll have 5 or 6 dudes lined up in her DMs right now trying to get on. Well, if you want another one, I'm here for you. You know what I mean? Coach Greg Adams was saying the guys they'll call her a 6. Nah, I definitely call her a 7. I definitely call her a 7, adjustable 7. She can get up there. She put on her makeup and go crazy, but she's up there looking like an 8 or a 9. So that's my take on it. Everyone's scale is slightly different. But she juggling 4 or 5 dudes, man. Did y'all peep that?
So I guess I'm single. I am single.
I mean, but what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them? Nah, not all of them. Why does she have 5 dudes? because each of those dudes have elements that she want in one guy. She can't find them all in one guy, all these elements, so she has to get multiple guys to get this stuff. There's a couple dudes, 2, 3 of them she's probably smashing. You know what I mean? Number 4 and 5 provide experiences or money or resources, or, you know, they're there just to, like, emotional stability or whatever. I ain't mad at her. She got a rotation 5 deep. Best believe whoever she's messing with done seen this video. Doesn't matter. She still got 5 or 6. She get 5 or 6 more. It don't care. She doesn't care. She's in Brickell, bro. Like, it's some dimes in Brickell. Like, she is definitely average. That is what the average woman looks like in Miami. That's how fine the women are down there. I'm not trying to knock this woman right here. Though. Down in Miami, the average woman looks like this. They fine down there. Let's listen to what Coach has to say.
Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to. I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him.
You hear that, man? You hear that? She's like, yo, she everybody has their purpose. She's just keeping it 100. I'm telling you, people will try to demonize this woman. I'm like, this is the one you want. Just know what you're dealing with. Don't fall in love with her. Better keep your emotions in check. And she'll be easy to fall in love with. Don't fall in love with her. But this the one right here. Once you establish what your role is with her is on, you want to be the guy that she comes over and just bounces up and down on. You want to be the guy she comes over to get that sexual tension released. That's who you want to be. You're not the guy who's going to take her out for the, $1,000 meal. You're not the guy who's going to take her on a trip. You're not the guy who's going to sit there and just listen to her endlessly talk about how whatever men ain't no good or whatever. You're not the guy that she's trying to lock down in a long-term relationship because she's got feelings for that guy. Nah, you're the dude that understands what time it is. She comes to see you. It's like playing, it's a good game. Good game. It's like playing handball, playing racquetball. She come over there, get her, work her sweat up, have a good time, joke a little around. She smile a little bit, and then she's out the door. You want to be that guy. But so many dudes will fall in love with her because she seems so down to earth, man. You just don't know. She's so based. She's so based, man. You don't get it, man. She's a good girl. She's based. Like, what? All right, cool. Like, she could sit at my table because I'm over here with the G's, and she's a G. She know what she's doing. She's running a rotation. You can't get on with 2 or 3 girls, man. You ain't smashing nothing. She got a rotation. You supposed to be running a rotation. She's supposed to be at home cooking. She probably got dudes at the crib cooking her. Hey, I want you to cook me that. Hey, do me a favor. Make me that meatloaf you made or whatever. Make me chicken parmesan or whatever. Dudes are probably jumping at the chance to do it just for her to come over there. And she's just bouncing from dude to dude. I am not mad at her at all, man. More power to her, for real. She got it going on. She running her rotation. Gentlemen, if you out there hating on this woman, why you hating on her? What you need to do is run a rotation like she's running a rotation. Yes, it's easier for her to get the dudes, obviously. But you can still go out there and get your rotation, bro. You just got to put in the work, man. Brother Pitney, she has a money guy, a pipe guy, a foodie guy, an emotional tampon guy, and a gift guy. Facts. You can add to that a car guy, a boat guy, and a private jet guy. Because she's gonna expand her horizons. Trust me when I tell you, because of her looks, because she's so plain Jane, people just automatically assume she's the girl next door. When people talk about girl next door beauty, this is what they're talking about. They automatically assume, oh, she's just a cute little Marianne. She's not Ginger, she's the Marianne. Marianne got a rotation. Marianne out here smashing every day, 2-3 times a day, different dudes getting it in. And now they ain't wearing no protection, bro. They busting right up in there, man. They shooting up the club, man. Marianne sent back there and she loved it. They shooting up the club like this.
Get some. Get some. Get some.
That's how she getting it. Get some, get some, get some. And she want it. Like, yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. We love you long time. Let's continue.
He doesn't have the job, finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
What's your
I'm going to the streets. End of story.
Y'all ninjas. Hey. Ninjas will not believe this. Ninjas will not believe this, bro. Y'all will believe this. Y'all will think straight up and down that she's lying. She's not lying, guys. Trust me. I'm on the dark side. Trust me, Ninja. This woman is not lying. This is not it. This is she. Yeah. And her frontal lobe is just developed, so maybe she can. Her frontal lobe is just developed. She's not lying. It's out here, man. It's out here for y'all. Your future wives out here.
In these streets.
Your future wives out here, man. Getting them titties put to the test. Anyway, she does look like
I mean, she could go up to a dude right now, be like, hey, I got a rotation of 5. I want you to be number 6. And dude to be down, man. She's coming at him with that Darth Vader join me game.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
That's what she's telling them. Them guys are like, bet. Sister Karen, she's like, oh my God. There are, I'm not saying all women are like this. I'm not saying that at all, but there are a lot of women who are. And it's not just a big city thing. They getting down like this in rural America, small town America, Hickville, USA. They getting down like this. Why? Because they know how to get to the airport. Dudes are flying them wherever they want to be flown to. Yeah, he flew me out. I'm being flued out to Miami, to LA, to San Diego, to Vegas, to San Francisco, to New York, Chicago, to Atlanta. I'm being flued out to London, to Paris, right, to Milan, to Bogota, to Tokyo. I'm being flued out to Sydney. Come on now. Have a look at that. You worried about looking at their phone. You want to look at their DMs, man. Look at their passport, bro. How many stamps they got from all over the world, man. Look at their passport. And I'm not mad, man. This is how it gets down. You know what? I couldn't find that whole interview, but I did. This is the short. I'm realizing now he's reacting to the short. I did find the short. Bro. And, you know, Coach has some good advice. Fellas, y'all need to know what's out here, man. You need to be gamed up so you can identify this and you can move accordingly. This is what Myron the Fresh talks about all the time, right? We had that show the other day. We was talking about when he was talking to Sneeko. Sneeko was like, oh, is it all about the conquest or whatever? No, it's about being able to recognize who and what you're dealing with. This woman right here could fool everybody if she wanted to. She could fool your mama, your daddy, your aunties and them, your uncles. She's like the perfect one. Your brothers and sisters, your co-workers. She's amazing. She has the cute smile. She likes to go out. She's athletic. I bet you should put on some sweats, man, and go out and play softball or go hang out at the beach, play volleyball, help passing out drinks. She's amazing. How come you guys aren't married? Because she got a rotation. And I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work. You know what I mean? Being married, I don't know how that's gonna work. And if I get married to her and I have a lot of stuff, I'm gonna lose half of that stuff at least. Now she has a lot of stuff. If this young woman right here is worth $50 million, $10 million, hey, I'll get married tomorrow. Let's make this happen, shawty. I don't care. I'm gonna be out there having experiences too. But she out here getting it in, bro. And society will have you believe that, well, she's just going through her 304 phase. It's fine. She'll grow out of it. Will she? Will she grow out of it?